You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Caitlin Clark, Stephanie White, the fallout of last night's events, the vicious, let's just keep it real, mugging in the middle of a basketball court by the heinous thug known as Alyssa Thomas. Now, who in the world could have seen this coming? Who could have thought this could be a possibility? Even Stephanie White admits, after what happened 2 days ago, by the way, we'll get to her ass in a minute. But I did a video on the 23rd, the afternoon of the 23rd. Caitlin Clark destroys WNBA referees. Could Thugs, Thomas, and Bonner target Caitlin in rematch? The thumbnail literally has a target on Caitlin Clark. I saw this coming, folks. I got to tell you, there is so much fallout around this. Here's another angle. I was asked, they have to suspend her, right? I mean, come on. Look at this. Wow. Wow, it looks even worse from that angle. Unbelievable. This was posted right here. Where was she talking about? Yep, I put up right here. We'll get to these comments from Stephanie White. I said, being pissed after the game is too little too late at this point. I believe this is performative bullshit. It's way too late. The job is too big for Stephanie White. Plain and simple. Where was she and Cece's teammates when she was laying down on the ground for an entire Mercury possession after this brutal play? The officials say they did not see it happen. They lie. As the ball was right there, they should have been watching the ball action. At least one of them should have for sure. Pathetic. The league needs to immediately suspend Alyssa Thomas and also rescind the stupid technical foul from the previous game. They're not going to do that. The technical foul that's a done deal, I would believe. And it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. So I quote tweeted that if this would have been Michael Jordan, Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright, or Will Perdue would have came in blasting to send a message. Most importantly, David Stern would have and did send a message that MJ was the brand. That MJ was the face of the league. And the WNBA doesn't want Caitlin Clark to be the face of the league. She does not check the correct boxes. Phoenix Mercury, really? 10-20 last night. This thing has got nearly as many comments as it does likes. They posted this heinous bullshit. To want a piece of this? It is what looks like a white girl laying on the ground. I don't know if that's numbers. I don't know if that's blood. I don't know what that is. This is despicable from the Phoenix Mercury. Whoever the social media admin is, I hate to call for somebody's job. I do. This is gross. And they should be, Phoenix Mercury should delete this and issue a public apology. Caitlin Clark's injury. This is the update.
They didn't see it.
Steph, I know you say you don't have an update on Caitlin, but when it comes to her back, how careful do you all have to be moving forward? And if she has to miss time, how does your team have to adjust?
I think we got to be careful. It's a long season. We got to make sure that she's healthy. And You know, as far as adjustments, like it's next player up.
Next player up. Stephanie White's loving this. Next player up. We got to be careful. Boy, I can tell you right now, the next game is June 27th, this Saturday, in prime time on CBS against the Los Angeles Sparks. If I'm CBS right now, I am furious. I'm furious. I'm calling the WNBA. I'm calling Kathy Engelberg. I'm calling Adam Silver. And I'm going, oh, hell no. This is not what we paid for. We put the Indiana Fever in prime time, and you allowed this to happen in any game, particularly the game right before our prime time game. This game against Los Angeles it could have potentially had 3 million viewers. It won't now. I would guess Caitlin Clark will be out. By the way, they go from the 27th to the 5th. So if you're wondering when Caitlin might play again, Sunday, July 5th. July 5th. I don't know why there's such a big-ass week gap between games. Whoever did that scheduling, gross. I mean, it's gross. Stephanie White on the Alyssa Thomas play.
I just, number one, you got to call it. It's absolutely egregious and utterly disrespectful. And then number two, you're coming in here aware of what happened 2 nights ago, and that still happens? Absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And the reckless closeout that they actually reviewed, and the foot still comes down on top of the defender's foot that wasn't upgraded? Absolutely disrespectful. We have a generational talent and a WNBA superstar who had 2 cheap shots right there that weren't called. And I just say again, absolutely unacceptable.
Too late. Caitlin Clark is out. Being pissed after the game, too little, too late. At this point, I believe this is performative bullshit, and that's just what I think. You're much too late when you get after the game. Austin Kelly has coached games. Stephanie White, your ass should have gotten thrown out last night. You should have crashed out at an epic level on the court. On the court. You should have lost your mind. We saw Sydney Johnson go crazy in a game just a couple of weeks ago. For once, Stephanie White, can you actually act like you give a shit while a game's going on? I am not giving her credit for these comments. You can forget that shit. It's not happening. A lot of people, a lot of high-profile people noticed what happened. Dave Portnoy called it out last night. Christine Brennan, who seems to be the only media member that's got any balls. What a photo this is. Alyssa Thomas delivers a fist to the throat of Caitlin Clark. No foul was called. Will the WNBA continue to ignore the way its most marketable, popular, and important player is hit and fouled by other players? Or will it finally act and suspend Thomas? Question mark. Christine Brennan. Robert Griffin III, Heisman Trophy winner, NFL quarterback. Played in the league a long time. Caitlin Clark and every WNBA player should be protected from this targeted behavior. Vince Langman, one of the biggest conservative voices out there. The Indiana Fever coach goes off on officials for allowing the racist thugs in this league to beat the crap out of Caitlin Clark with no consequences. I don't give a shit if she did go off after the game. It's too late. Stacey Dales, who covers the National Football League now, covers the NFL, who play. Stacey Dales, a lot of people don't realize she played in the WNBA. She was a basketball player. This tonight was a pivotal moment in Caitlin Clark's season and career. It's time the league takes notice and adjusts. It impacts a franchise. It impacts the whole league. The whole CBA was built on the backs of one player. Let's be real. Alyssa Thomas doesn't mean shit to this league at all. From a business standpoint, she could walk right out into that lake right there. That's beside my house. Nobody would give a F. Nobody would care. If Caitlin Clark is gone, this league is effed. This league's fucked. If Caitlin Clark is gone, this league's fucked. Let's just be real. Stephanie White, too little, too late. Bullshit. You got to crash out, get thrown out of the game, let Austin Kelly coach this now meaningless bullshit game that literally nobody in the watch party gave a shit about the moment Caitlin Clark went down. Ben Daniels literally said, I don't know if I can do this shit again if she's gone for any length of time. I feel you, dude. I mean, I may have to start sprinkling in videos of, from other sports. I mean, shit. There's not enough therapy in the world for me to have to go through another damn season like I went through last year. Oh, Rhodes, they made a run. It was like watching paint dry. It was awful. God almighty. You've got a superstar. Transcendent superstars bring eyeballs into sports that nobody gives a shit about. That's what Caitlin Clark does. She brings in eyeballs. Nobody gives a shit about this sport. Nobody. She brings people in. People literally schedule time, vacations, all of this to see her play. People would never do that if she's out of this league. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. The worst part about this video is I got to release it without a damn notification. A lot of y'all may not end up seeing it. I'll share it in various places. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.